Detra. That's French where I do the show because I'm in debt. This is where I like to stop and thank you all for being here, because people, if you weren't here, none of this would have been necessary. I can tell you guys one last story. I think puts my entire life as a professional entertainer into perspective. This isn't really a joke. It happens. Now, in other parts of the country, we come to the end of the show, we pass our hats, that's how we're paid. Here we're paid very well, but here's what happened to me in Ohio. I'm buying groceries with $1 bills. The lady at the checkout was getting mad at me. I stopped in the middle of counting. I looked her straight in the eye and said, "I'm an exotic dancer and I'm goods." What made it perfect, she didn't skip a beat, and she looks right back at me and says, "If you were any good, you'd have 5. Now, honestly, people, when this happened, I was kind of angry. Then I got to thinking, that's going in the show. And I put it in the show, and it got a really good laugh, and I suddenly got sad and depressed because I realized I've been writing jokes for 30 years, and she's funnier than I am. Okay. One other thing that happens, a lot of times at the end of the show, kids will come up to me, they're curious, they'll ask me, "Daniel, how did you learn to do these tricks?" And for years, I've been giving them various wiseacre answers. But today, I'm coming clean and telling the kids the honest-to-God truth. Kids, this is true. I went to a circus art school where they yell at you in French and hit you in the stomach with a stick. You want my first French words were?
Yeah!
Please stop hitting me with that stick. That's avec le béton if you need it. Now I'll come clean and tell the adults my honest-to-God first words in French. Now you have to remember, I'm learning to do handstands at the same time I'm learning the language. So my first person French word, I'm not making this up, lift your butt and point your feet. But it doesn't come up in a normal conversation all that often. And I find if you say it at a French restaurant, the service gets weird. That was one confused waiter at Pizza Hut. I got to stop joking around and actually do this trick. Focus on what to do is then focus. Well, someone had to do it. Hey, thanks.